We are live.
Hello.
There's nobody here yet.
Where'd my pencil go? Did I leave it over there?
Pencil? No, I don't see a pencil.
All right.
No, I see a stylus.
Here it is. Yeah, it just rolled underneath the bed thing.
Okay. Ice Cream says hello.
Good morning.
How are we today?
We're good, thank you.
Says hello, and Lost says hi.
Hello, Lost. Hello, Naomi.
Reynolds says happy Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
That's right. It is today. Crystal says hello. Jumperbot says hi.
Hello.
And we have a Bethany Primrose.
Good morning, Bethany.
And Kirby says hi, and Peter Pan says hi, and Bracia says hello. And Divine Storm would like to know how to start learning how to draw.
Oh, just practice. Just get a sketchbook and draw everything you see.
Good evening from the Philippines.
Good evening.
That's Cody Art. And Dunn Jax says happy Halloween. And Vigia says hello. Stoopy says happy Halloween.
Hello, Stoopy.
Harshita says hey, happy Halloween.
Hey, happy Halloween.
And Art by Material Girl says hello. Oh, Dana Mercury says good morning.
Good morning, Dana Mercury.
Nixia. Hope you're feeling better.
Nixia.
Gastia says happy Halloween. Cinnamon Bird says happy Halloween, everyone.
Happy Halloween.
And Jasmine says happy Halloween, also from the Philippines. Alcalo says, what is Octavia going to do today?
You guys had some really, really good suggestions, ranging from apple picking to baking a pie. But I just thought maybe for the last one, she's just appreciating all of the things that she did in October. So I have her wearing her beautiful sweater that she knit and enjoying it. And she's got the pumpkin behind her. She's holding her book of scents and cephalopods and Hocus Octopus. And she's got her spiced latte. She's got dead Boromir. And then the leaves are blowing around behind her.
So we are a cornucopia of fun fall things today.
Yeah.
Naomi says, hi, I survived COVID and I need ideas for drawing.
Oh, well, I'm glad you survived. And I always suggest drawing what you see. So if you feel up to it, maybe get out and go draw the world around you.
Julian says, hello, I'm watching from the Philippines. Happy Halloween.
Hello, happy Halloween.
Shadow Wolf says, why, hello there.
Why, hello there.
Ashley says, hello. Kaylin says, happy Halloween. Lost says, it's night for me.
Well, good evening.
Chicken of Wisdom says, I'm hungry. Well, you should eat something. We have a good morning from Brandy B and a hi from It's Not a Mistake, It's a Masterpiece. And Stuff Team says, hello. Queen Lex says, I love your art. I Do YouTube says, happy Halloween. Hi says, happy Halloween. Wada from Italy says, hi.
Hello.
Paris says, happy Halloween. A hug from let me slow down a little bit and try to speak. A hug from Brazil. That is Autumn. Mima says, hello from Slovakia. How are you?
I am good, thank you. How are you?
And Dunn Jax says, any art tips for watercolors?
Yes, there is a art hacks playlist with several videos on watercolors, but definitely the number one is to go from lights to dark.
They're like sad that the art challenge is ending today. You guys are funny. Oh, Ellen's here. She says, is it just me or does Donna sound very far away? Well, I don't know. Sorry about that. Maybe I'll just have to yell louder.
Geez, thanks, Ellen.
Oh, that's funny. Let's see. Lots of happy Halloweens. Richard's here and says, good morning. How are you?
Hey, Richard.
We're doing good this morning. It's the second Halloween post boys in college, so I think we're getting used to it. Well, Scott was used to it the first Halloween. I'm getting used to it. How's that? So we have some candy, even though we never get trick-or-treaters, which is kind of sad. And I will be going over to a friend's tonight around the corner who's on a main street and does get trick-or-treaters. We will sit outside with our chairs and we will throw candy at the kids. Not really, I'm just kidding. Sarah says, hello, how are you all?
We are good, thank you.
Dookie says, Octavia! Lots of happy Halloweens, lots of people saying hi. Hello from Pakistan.
Hello.
Oh, Nurbix says, my school begins tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry. Crazy Gal says, Scott, I'm drawing you right now.
Oh, thank
Sally,
you.
This is the last day of October, this person is. Thank you for drawing to my request of drawing Pakistan's national animal.
My pleasure. It was great to learn about Pakistan.
Oh, Richard didn't get any trick-or-treaters either. So sad. I know, right? I don't know what's going on. Suryanshi Universe says, hello, I'm your 12-year-old fan. Please try Camlin Artist watercolors and compare them with the ones you use. These are the only ones available easily in India. This would help me out a lot. Thanks. Okay, keep in mind, I'm just going to throw this out there. We will try, but a lot of times, like you can't get the watercolors we use here, we might not be able to get the watercolors you use there.
Let's look. We'll look it up, though. We'll look up Camlin.
We will look it up. Yeah. Hi, Donna. How are you? I'm good, Louise. Thank you for asking. I am doing well. I was very productive yesterday and cleaned everything, all the things. I need a pen. Last day of October already, right? I know. It's crazy how fast this year has gone. Okay. Hi, Scott and Donna. Good morning and happy Halloween. That's Blueberry Bella.
Hello. Good morning. Happy Halloween. Okay, I'm going to start inking and then I'll just figure stuff out.
Okay. A lot of people are going to miss OctoBrr, and they want to know what you are going to do for November.
I wish I knew.
I keep telling you guys, it's literally, he wakes up in the morning and goes, what do I feel like painting today? And we go from there. Scott is sketching the very last OctoBrr. So this is Octavia, and she is remembering all of the fun things that she did in October. We have hello from Denmark. Hello and happy Halloween from South Africa.
Hello.
Elijah says, morning, Scott and Donna. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Good. It's sad to hear it's the final day of painting October. You guys, we're not going anywhere. We're just going to be done with October. You guys are so
I love the fact that you guys liked it. That makes me very happy.
Yeah, especially because you thought it was really goofy at first. You were like, I don't know if everybody's going to like it. Have you ever tried oil paints?
I did in high school.
Are you going to do the same thing for December?
I don't think so, no. That was just kind of a fun little thing.
I would love to see 25 days of Christmas, to be perfectly honest. But, who am I? Where is your little red car? Oh, you're missing Esmeralda, honey. Nope, pull her down a little bit farther. We can only see the door. There you go. Thank you. Good morning from New Zealand. Good night from Singapore. Hello from the United Kingdom.
Hello.
I love your Hobbit hole themed art room.
Thank you.
I hate winter, so October ending is sad. Oh, I love winter. Winter's great.
No, you don't.
I do. I just don't want it to drag on for 10 months straight.
She wants winter for a week.
Okay,
I'm done.
Pretty much, yes, that's correct. Yes. He's got. Sorry, don't make me laugh. Hey, Scott, don't I have an idea for November, but it's not exactly art related. Would you mind if to do something with it? Well, sure. If you have an idea, go for it. You should do a Thanksgiving version next month. Octavia eating different foods each day. Hi, XX, that queen. Winter is great. I love that. Guys, the comments are moving so fast this morning, so I apologize. Please don't get upset if I'm missing you. But
And that's with a 60-second delay.
Seriously, it is. It's crazy. There's like 316 of you, and everybody's chatty this morning, which I love. But give me a minute to get to you. I'm working on it. Let's see.
I don't like this.
What gave you the idea to start OctoBrr? I know you said you had a silly idea, but come on, I need more info.
No, that was it. Just a silly idea. So I just was like OctoBrr, and I like the burr part, and I like the octo part, and I thought of an octopus, and then I went to Google and I said, surely someone else has done this already, and no one had.
So here we are, OctoBrr.
So I said, dibs.
You should draw Octavia's boyfriend for November. Can't believe it's the last day of October. I know. Happy? How happy are you that you have 1 million+ followers? Lawrence would like to know.
It wasn't my live stream or anything like that, but I am thrilled that so many people are enjoying watching me make art. That's the coolest thing.
It's kind of crazy though, right?
Yeah.
Like, it feels really crazy. Like 1 million people like seeing you draw. It's kind of weird.
It is.
Kind of surreal. That's the word I was looking for. Surreal. Do you have a pet? Yes, Lizzie's, we do have a pet. You will hear her snoring in the background. She's an old lady. Her name is Arwen, and she is a rescue puppy. Happy Halloween from Ireland. Halloween actually originated here. That's Ciara.
Love that.
Hey, Scott, I have a question. This is Bay. Do I have to buy a cheaper brush or expensive brush because I'm just getting started to watercolor? Maybe I'll try gouache for another time.
Oh, well, you don't have to buy an expensive brush. I mean, I have some cheaper ones in my art supply list. But I mean, you can get really, really cheap brushes. I did a video on brushes, and
so what's more important?
The paper's the most important. Then I would say maybe a good brush, but again, a good brush is like maybe $5. And again, there's sets for like even those travel brushes, which are really cheap, which is $15 for a set of 3, or the Etcher Labs one, which is $50 for a set of 10. But again, and then the watercolor is the least important.
Plume Paint said OctoBrr brightened up my month.
Oh, that's nice to hear.
The Crafty Raven would like to know, what pencils do you like more, B or HB?
HB.
I'm a B person.
Yeah, Donna's definitely a B person.
And the higher the number, the better. So if I can give a 10B, it's like butter.
I want a 700B.
I
just want to just smoosh it around with my fingers.
I do want to mush it. Wait, is this live? Yes, of course we're live. Can't wait to see the winners for the contest. Yes, if you haven't entered the drawing for 1 million, no, tomorrow's the last day.
Tomorrow's the last day. Okay.
We're doing it through tomorrow night at midnight Central Time. So get your entries in before tomorrow night at midnight. And we will do the drawing, and then we will announce everybody on Wednesday on the live. And then we're gonna mail out end of this week. We're gonna mail everything out. And we already have your addresses and everything else, so don't worry about it. It's all good. And then when we're done mailing, we're deleting everything. So let's see. I really admire you, sir, for your work. You're a great guy, and ma'am also really supportive.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Thank
sweet.
you.
Thank you. Let's see. Hi, I'm your biggest fan from Japan. I love your videos. And
thank you.
I've been missing all of your lives. Don't you seem like a wonderful person? Thank you. You're so sweet. I'm going to be a black cat for Halloween. That's sandwich.
That sounds, wait for it, perfect.
Oh, grown. God. What sketchbook did you use when you painted the national animals from around the world? An excellent
I used the Be Creative sketchbook, which is my favorite sketchbook.
Oh, you used Be Creative for the national animals?
I did.
I didn't know that. I thought that was a Canson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Boy, there's a lot of you here from everywhere. Good evening from the Philippines. Excited for the announcement of the Raffle winners. Silently praying that I win. You're so cute. What gave you? No, that's okay. I read that one. Sorry. No, it's not 7 in the morning here. It's 9 in the morning. Oh, it's 7 in the morning where you are. Sorry, Goofy. Good night from Malaysia. Yes, we want something. Oh, they want something for Christmas, honey. Oh, my puppy came to sit with me.
They want something. Oh, we'll do some Christmassy something, I'm sure.
You're so good. You're so good.
We'll do a something with Gandalf. With Gandalf, with Santa, sorry.
Octavia is carving a pumpkin, right?
She did on day 3, I think.
So Arwen, our little puppy today, we have a couple of Halloween costumes for her, and she does not like to wear them at all. And so we got her a little collar. We call it her purse. And it has all the little Halloween things on it, a little pumpkin, little candy corns. And then she has a little bow with candy corns on it that we attach to the collar. It's very cute. So I don't know why I felt like I needed to tell you that, but there we are. How can I show you art? Alaya wants to know.
We have a Discord, and you can tag me in that.
What's your best? Oh, Daniel Dupree has a good question. What's your best urban sketching tip?
I did a video on that. I've got a few. The one that I like the most is bringing headphones so you can kind of drown out the world around you. And then the other is take a photograph before you start, because things change. And the last one is don't be afraid to go home and finish it there.
May I ask what pen has good quality? I want to do a drawing but don't have good quality pens.
I'm using the Zebra brush pen and I really like it. It is waterproof and it's got just a nice feel to it.
Okay, so I'm going to address this on here since we're live, and there may be a lot of you here who've had some issues with the Discord. So let's have it out right now, because Donna doesn't play games. So we got a lot of new people that joined the Discord, and there were some people that were not following the rules. We are addressing that presently, and we will be bringing that online as soon as we get all of that addressed. However, what we're asking is that if you do join the Discord, that you follow the rules. We need everybody to be nice. We want it to be a safe place for people. And
there's a lot of youngins too.
Exactly. There are a lot of kids that come and they just want to share art. If you've come there to share art with us, that is great. We want you here. We want you to be a part of this with us. But I'm going to pull the mom card and say, I don't mess around. We want to keep everything safe. We have a lot of parents that come in there with their kids. And so if you are not following the rules, you will be booted. And that's a mandate from Scott and I. So, and if you do not want to follow the rules, I'm sure there's plenty of servers where you can go where there are no rules. So, but we love you all. We want you to be safe, and that's why we're doing it. Let's see. Your art is amazing.
Thank you very much.
It's 10:18 p.m. right now in Singapore. Wow. It always amazes me, the different time zones, you know?
It does.
I know. What are your plans for New Year then? Oh boy.
Oh gosh. I'm not really someone who celebrates a lot of different things. So I don't really get up for holidays and whatnot.
He doesn't. That's my jam. Honestly. I would decorate for Christmas yesterday, but he won't let me. Actually, my boys won't let me. So there you go. Plume Pain says, because Donna doesn't play games. You know what? I just want everybody to be safe, and that's what I want. And you have to follow the rules in order to keep every single person safe. So there you go. Where can I get the zebra brush pen?
Oh, there's a link in my bio. Go to the art supplies section, and honestly, there you can get them at Blick. You can get them at Jet Pens. You can even get them on Amazon. So it's up to you.
Have you ever tried using watercolor pencils?
Yes, I did a video on that.
Was that in the review?
It's either under Art Hacks or Product Review, but I think it's under Art Hacks because it wasn't like somebody sent it to us.
Okay, so right now he's using the zebra brush pen, and it is waterproof. So let's see. Let me go back a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, commissions are closed right now because Scott's been pretty busy catching up on some of his other projects that he's working on. Honey, are you going to dress up for Halloween today?
No.
There you go. Hello from Australia.
Hello.
Scott, how do you find your art style?
There's a couple videos on that, but essentially I copied the artist that I liked and went from there. I copied them until their art style became part of my art style.
Lars says, hey Scott, have you played Dungeons and Dragons and painted miniatures? By the way, I'm so happy you noticed my suggestion for Octavia wearing her sweater.
Oh, thank you.
Hi from the Netherlands.
I did. I played Dungeons and Dragons, I think, when it first came out in the early 70s or mid 70s or whenever it came out.
Long time ago.
And
we're old.
Yeah.
Years ago.
So I don't remember much of it. I tried to get the family into it during the lockdown, but only one of the boys wanted to play. And it was no fun, just the two of us.
I was busy making bread.
Yeah, that's your excuse.
And cookies. I made a lot of cookies. Can I copy a drawing from you? Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Did you ever get inspired by other drawings, or have you just made your own?
I've been inspired by so many other drawings and other artists. That's where I get all my inspiration from, is other artists, I get, like cosplayers, photographers, movies.
Scott's not going to do oil paints, Nair C Art. So what I'm going to suggest to you is Bethany Primrose is our resident oil painter, and I would highly suggest checking out her channel. And she's got a lot of different things that she paints there, and she's done a lot of beautiful oil paintings. She paints rather large formats, and she does beautiful paintings. So she would be your oil painting expert. I would love to see you paint realistic landscapes. Suryanshi says, many artists on social media make videos telling art hacks, doing tutorials, and trying art supplies and doing challenges. But you are doing the most amazing job by motivating and making people feel special.
Oh, thank you. I'm not much of a teacher, but hopefully I can at least encourage. Okay, how do you spell cephalopods again?
C-E-P-H-A-L-O-P.
How do you spell cephalopods?
Why are you asking me?
Aha.
C-E-P-H-A-L-O-P-O-D. That's what I said. Why do you not listen to me? This just goes to show you, almost 30 years. Does he ever listen to me? Makoto wants to know if you're retired. Not in a
way, though. No. I'm only 54. Well, not 54 yet. I'm 53.
Scott right now is using a zebra brush pen. Are you and Scott going to be watching movies? If so, what movie? I'm going to be watching The Nightmare Before Christmas. Well, at some point today, I'm going to watch a Charlie Brown. It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. And then tonight, Scott will be home alone, and I will be over with my friend handing out candy to little kids. Yeah,
I'll watch a movie by myself, or maybe I'll play games with my son.
You'll probably do that. Okay, so many of you are asking the same question, and it's kind of cute. Honey, Tell everybody right now, what pen is in your hand?
The Zebra brush pen. There is a link in our art supply section on my website, and I'm sure that the mods have already posted
The link.
the link.
I love the Crayola videos. That's
Oh, thank
Siobhan.
you.
I love your art. It's so cute.
Thank you.
I think you drawing technology would be cool. How much time does it take to do one painting?
I usually try to finish them in one live, so about 90 minutes.
Oh, Kim, Water Plus H looked up your stencils and ordered some. Love them.
Oh, great.
Hope you're feeling better. It's all good. Says hi. What's your favorite place to get stock photo reference?
Oh, there's a video on that and links on the website.
Can you speak any different languages?
No, I wish I could.
Oh, and okay, so yes, I do have a YouTube channel, but it's hit and miss with me. I'm not great at posting. And my journaling actually is coming along well. I have not transferred over everything from my travel notebook to actually creating my travel journal layouts. Scott, any advice for an artist who hates being watched? How do you have any advice for that? Don't paint outside.
Yeah, work from home. But obviously, if you need to go out or you just really want to do it, I would say watch the video that I posted about that, because I don't like it either. I put on noise canceling headphones. I stay away from crowds, and then I'll take a photo. And if it gets too crowded or if there's just too many people bother me, then I will just go back to home or the hotel room, or if I'm traveling, and go from there.
I have been drawing every day, and I can proudly say I'm getting better at it.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, Scott's not doing profile pics anymore. Have you tried any other art like origami?
I have not.
What is the best medium to start with as a beginner?
Pencil and paper.
Okay, guys, you're seeing it live right here in the comments. Bethany Primrose says, oil tutorials are coming soon, I promise. She promised.
Honey, I think she needs you.
What's up, kid? What's up? You want to go upstairs? What do you want? You want to go outside or up the stairs? What do you want, honey? Huh?
Sorry, the puppy's needy.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, she's 11, so this is the new norm, guys. Hang on one second. You want to go up the stairs? You want to go up the stairs? You want Mama to hold you up the stairs? Come here, babe. I got you. Let me carry her up. I'll be right back. 1 second. Let me carry you up the stairs. Sorry about that. She's 11, so she's an old lady. I gotta give her a little help every once in a while. Honey, do you do self-portraits?
I do not.
You sure?
All right, so we've got, I think everything is here.
A lot of people are excited for the art giveaway. Happy Halloween from Norway.
Hello, thank you. Happy Halloween.
I love how Octavia's sweater, at least the end of it, looks like a huge pumpkin.
Yeah.
Hey, we have a Jamie Brown. You inspire me so much. That's Sebastian.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so we got 1, 2. Just let's count.
Okay.
So we've got the pumpkin, the book, the movies. So 1, 2, 3. Spice lattes 4. Boromir's 5. The sweater's 6, and then the leaves are 7. Okay.
You're good.
We're good. So now the fun part.
Are people your favorite things to draw, even though you do paint a variety? I feel like people are your main jam.
Yeah, I do like people the most.
Octavia is reflecting on all the fun things that she's done. Do you know how to sculpt?
No, I'd like to learn one day.
Are you going to go trick-or-treating?
No. I think my trick-or-treating days are over.
Any song recommendations?
Future Love Paradise by Seal.
You guys are funny. What sketchbook are you using right now?
This one is by Canson. This is the middle grade one.
But it's still 300 GSM, correct?
But it's not made of cotton.
Okay. So we're 300 GSM, but we're not all cotton paper.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Where do you recommend getting art bags? I love your art bag and would like something similar.
Well, if you have money, there's a company called Gallon Leather that sells similar ones. Or you can try to get lucky and find an old Swissmetic bag on eBay.
A couple of people have had good luck at Army surplus stores where you can find different things. They've had luck there.
Other than that, it's just a matter of finding something that kind of matches your style and yeah.
Nice to know that even fantastic artists can still feel uncomfortable being watched.
Oh, 100%.
Can you draw anime?
Yes.
You're such an inspiring person. Thanks for the videos.
Oh, thank you.
This might be my last stream for a while because my college is starting tomorrow, but I'm glad I get to see OctoBrr in the whole. Also, happy Halloween. I may have spent my entire day watching D&D campaigns.
Oh.
That's Ray. You're
happy Halloween.
Oh, well, good luck going when you go back to school and study hard. Do good. Let's see. Thank you. This is Angel Books. Thank you for inspiring me to make art my profession. Right now, I'm doing volunteer work at an art school for poor children and teenagers, and I just started because of you. So thank you. By the way, I love you.
Oh, thank you. And I love that you're helping other people too.
Yeah, that's great. So funny. I do YouTube is watching this in the background. Enzo wants you to do this for all seasons. Awesome. Hi says, hey, I wanted to say happy Halloween and you inspired me to create art.
Oh, thank you.
This is Octavia and she's reflecting on all the things she's done for OctoBrr. Adamina says, what is the best sketchbook and pencil brand you would prefer?
The ones that I use is from a company called Be Creative. I don't even know if they're in business anymore.
We're not sure they're still around.
And then I use this Faber-Castell pencil and Winsor & Newton watercolors. Everything that I use is in the art supplies list, including the exact colors that I use.
And Steph Nerd put the link to that in there. Green Frog says, your art brings me peace and serenity. It's a tiny pocket of solace in this otherwise hectic life.
Oh, well, thank you.
Scott, you're one of the best artists ever. You have such good ideas. You're so good at switching between different styles.
Well, thank you. I am using my short attention span to its fullest advantage.
Juliet says, no, the last episode of OctoBrr. No. Octavia is this octopus right here in front of you. That's who Octavia is. Oops. Well, I had to go to school. Octavia looks fantastic. We do not still draw profile pictures. By we, I mean Scott. I could draw your profile picture, but you look like a stick person. I do stick people really well. Thomas, I did not see your other comments that you had. Honey, what's your favorite art supply?
Probably just a pencil, Prismacolor pencil.
Captain Cat says, hi, Scott. I cannot chat, but I'm here to support you.
Thank you.
Liska needs to run and work on some concept boards. Sarah's heading out. Have a great day.
Have a wonderful day.
Yes, Novelicious. This is a combination of all the previous OctoBrrs. Zach, he has drawn so many pictures of me, we're going to pass on that.
There's a video on it.
Yeah. So many pictures of me. Hi, guys. Having a really bad morning, so not going to chat. I'm sorry. Oh, Chunk, I'm sorry you're having a bad day.
Chunk.
Liska says happy pumpkin day and sent you a little tip.
Thank you, Liska.
Will you do OctoBrr again next year?
I'd like to. I think by then, it'll be fresh again.
We stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. Central Time. And Bethany Primrose is correct. We really don't plan that far ahead. Could you compare brush pens?
That would be something interesting. I mean, I've already found the one I like, but anything I do is going to be either just my opinion and why I didn't pick that one. So I think I've tried them all at this point. I might not remember it, but you find something you like, you're like, I'm never changing. So
until they decide to discontinue it.
Yeah, or something.
Problem. Exactly. Lots of people are saying Halloween. We do not have costumes for Halloween this year. She's reflecting on, Octavia's reflecting on everything that she has done over OctoBrr. Are you going to miss Octavia?
Yeah, I think she's fun.
What is your favorite art portrait you've ever done?
Favorite art portrait I have ever done? I don't know. I mean, maybe something I did of Donna, I guess.
Aw, that's very sweet of you. He knows where his bread's buttered. He's got to be nice to me. Have you ever been so uninspired that you decided to quit and just give up, but you didn't?
Every day.
Seriously, he's not kidding. Scott, do you mind getting asked so many questions when drawing?
No, it gives me something to talk about. Otherwise, I'll just sit and listen to music.
Happy Halloween to you both from Ruben. And he does. He could sit down here by himself, drawing and listening to music and working all day long, and I would never see him. So this is a great way to at least get to see him.
I'm socializing.
Have you ever drawn a big bowl of spaghetti?
Somebody's
hungry.
I don't think I have.
How do I build an audience as an artist if I'm bad at social media?
Oh, we're all bad at social media, especially when we start off. I'm the worst.
You just learn it.
Yeah, you just learn it. You kind of practice, figure out what's working and what's not. But the biggest thing is consistency. Just be consistent with the things that you post and your schedule and everything else.
I would like to see a close-up of the leaves when you are done.
Sure.
Do you like wash paint or watercolor paint better?
Can you guys see that?
Yeah, stop moving. Yes, there you go. Thank you. That was for Starboy.
Okay, so what was it again? What was the question?
Do you like wash paint or watercolor paint better?
I go back and forth depending on the day, but for now it's watercolor.
Cool Kid says Octavia with a combination of all the previous activities is adorable.
Oh, thank you.
Maddle says, hi, I love your videos.
Thank you.
Happy Halloween to both of you from Ruben.
Happy Halloween.
Right back at you, Ruben. Hope you have a great day.
So it was feeling a little flat, so I'm adding just black shadows of leaves underneath to give it some depth. And I think that's helping.
Zach can't wait till you do something for Christmas. We are still, we haven't done Posca markers yet, but we're getting there. Imra says, love your videos. They are so encouraging and they inspire me to draw.
Oh, thank you.
I am a huge fan and my dream is to become an artist like you one day. Your videos are really helpful and inspiring and they really help me keep going. So thank you. That's Gamer Boy.
Oh, I love that. Thank you.
Oh, Brady is bringing the chaos. Brady B. Have you ever done a count of how many art supplies you have? Like how many brush pens, sketch pads, everything?
No, I'm not that organized to need to know how many I have.
And there's no way. there's just no way we could possibly count that. I mean, yeah. Arav, and I probably butchered your name and I apologize, but we are doing a drawing for 1 million. If you go to Scott's website, you will see a link to join the drawing. You have until tomorrow night at midnight.
Yes. And we're shipping all over the world.
Yep, it's worldwide. We're not asking for anything, no money for
and there's a video on it too. Yep. If you go back a couple weeks.
You can check that out. Let's see. Do you ever do expressionist paintings? Thus far, I have only seen you do art with clean lines.
Gosh, I'm trying to understand expressionist. I know impressionist, but I don't know the expressionist. I'll look it up and see. But if you see any of my gouache paintings, you'll see stuff that doesn't have as clean of lines.
Wilhelmina says, thanks for posting your videos. I'm doing art classes and your videos help me gain confidence in my art.
Oh, fantastic.
Since I can't drive for the next 3 months and I need to recover, I thought I'd run webinars on choosing and setting up for art shows. Registration is in my Instagram bio. Yes. Okay. So Kim Winberry, who's here in the chat, she's Water Plus Ink. So you can go to her website, waterplusinc.com, and she is doing, I saw your video on that. It was really cool and very interesting. She does like a ton, like 20 to 30 art shows a year. And she's doing webinars because she can't go to art shows right now. She's injured. And so she's going to be doing webinars on how to set up and how to get the most out of an art show. So if anybody's interested or you're dabbling in it or you're thinking about it, go check her out. You can find her on Instagram. And she's Water Plus Ink. What do you usually do when you mess up with your inking?
I usually just keep going. And if it's something I can just kind of work around, great. If it's something that I can't work around, then I will paint over it with gouache.
Forest 15 says, love you, Scott, from Nepal.
Oh, thank you.
The country of the red panda. Does it matter what type of pencil you use to sketch?
It does if you are going to be inking over it. You don't want to go over, you don't want to sketch with a 2B or 4B or really, really dark, soft pencil, because it's going to make it hard for you to ink over it and erase it. But other than that, if you're just sketching, no, it doesn't matter. Whatever makes you happy.
Okay, Anne asks, what do you think about people that say art school students don't have a future? I really want to go to art school, but everyone tells me not to.
Well, people shouldn't say those things, but essentially, you don't need to go to art school to have a future in art. There are, no one looks at whether you have a degree to be an artist. They just look at your portfolio. If you like going to school and you are a good student and you learn from having teachers, then I think absolutely please go to an art school, because you'll learn better that way. Some people learn better on their own. Some people learn better having mentors and teachers and with classmates and whatnot. So really, it's just a matter of what works for you, and you're the only person who knows that. But you don't need art school to have a career in art.
Okay. There are so many people saying it's sad that this is the last video of Octavia. You guys are so funny. Like, we're gonna go away and disappear. Pragya says you make great drawings. I love from India.
Thank you.
Noam, there's a link in the comments to the art supplies. Maybe the mods could put that in again, but that will help. Scott gets his photo references on Google, guys, and he did. If you want more in-depth information than that, there's a video on his art supplies. Honey, what's your favorite art supply?
The black cherry Prismacolor pencil.
Jamie says, have you thought about doing Santa's reindeer for Christmas?
Oh God. How many are there? 7?
There's 8. There's 8 reindeer and Rudolph.
That
How do you
makes
not know this?
9.
Well, technically 8 because Rudolph is an anomaly.
He's not a reindeer?
No, he's a reindeer. He's just
So
like
there's 9.
the extra. Well, sometimes Rudolph is there and sometimes Rudolph isn't there.
Really?
He doesn't always go.
It's rude.
I don't think it's rude.
I'm going to have a word with Santa.
What if he's busy? What if he's on a photo shoot?
What other things does Rudolph have to do?
Oh my God, Rudolph is massively popular, dude. Rudolph's going to be busy. He's like publicity, like coup number 1. Like you sent him
bigger than Santa?
Cool, no, but he's bigger.
Oh, so he's not number 1.
Hey, if Santa's busy and he's got the
all
other
right, I'll ask Santa. I'm going to say Donna says that Rudolph is more popular than you.
I didn't say that.
What's bigger than number 1?
Honey, if Santa's busy and he's out with the other 8 reindeer, you got to send somebody to do the publicity stuff. So it's Rudolph. Do you really know this? Do you want to have this conversation?
I definitely want to have it with Santa now.
So 25 days in December, we can have this conversation for 25 days, and then we can have this conversation for all 30 days of November. That's 55 days. Do you want to have this conversation for 55 more days? Because I can so do it. We can debate the merits of Rudolph for 55 days. Oh, bring it, honey.
You already lost it, though.
No,
so.
I haven't lost it.
Yeah.
You're just
there's no incentive for me at this point. You've already lost.
Yourself talk because you just don't understand.
You guys heard her say that Rudolph was bigger than Santa.
I did not say that. I did not. I said Rudolph is a publicity.
Number 1 biggest is what you said.
Stop.
It's on record.
Whatever. Have you ever tried art supplies from other countries?
I've had companies send me stuff, but not. I mean, we went to. Still haven't tried it yet, but I picked up a Fabriano sketchbook from Italy when we were there. But no.
Zebra brush pen, those are done in Japan.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I would think that most of the art supplies I use are made elsewhere.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Can you compare the brush pens? Hey Scott, what was the first thing you drew that made you want to be an artist? And could you show us and redraw it? Also love your channel.
Thank you. It was definitely Spider-Man, and it is in a couple videos. As far as redrawing it, I don't know. I don't know if I would do that.
There are links in the art supply list to all of Scott's art supplies, and you can find it there where he buys them. Scott, I love when you stream. It really inspires me to draw. I really love how your drawing is coming along. I love the leaves as the back and the hocus octopus.
Thank you. I should probably draw a couple, or I should draw 3 witches, huh?
Sure.
3 octopus witches.
Zach wants to know if you like Halloween or Christmas more.
I plead the 5th.
Mm-hmm. It's Christmas. It's totally Christmas. Dana Mercury says, don't mess with Donna in Christmas. Exactly. It's like messing with Bethany and Halloween. You just don't do it.
But okay. I do.
What?
But I would do it.
That's just because you like to incite chaos. That's what you do. All the time. And sometimes I have to wonder why I married him. Somebody would like you to draw a flowered hat on top of her. I don't know why I don't think a flowered hat would work for fall though. Ooh, Scott doesn't do horror stuff, so he's not going to be drawing any horror stuff. You guys sound like me and my friends going off about Marvel characters. I was wondering if I won the giveaway, would I get the number I said was my favorite, or would I get a random one? Okay, so here's how the drawing is going to work. Let me explain it to you.
No, it's really simple. We're going to select different people from each. So we're going to say, okay, which ones wanted this one? We're going to grab all of those and we're going to do a random selection. And then we're going to, which ones wanted this? So if you picked Arthur Weasley and there are 300 people, you're going to have a 1 in 300 chance of winning Arthur Weasley. Does that make sense?
Sure. What happened to Spooktober? We didn't do Spooktober this year.
Well,
We
no,
did
I did
October.
the ones that I did while we were in. Those were from 2 years ago, and I just posted those. I reposted those from TikTok, so that way I could, have something posted, so you guys didn't have 10 days of nothing posted. So that was all.
Have you ever used pit pastels?
I don't think so. No.
I don't know what that is. What's a unique art supply to check out?
An opaque projector.
Does Scott like Hamilton?
Yeah, we went and we saw it. Our son was really into it. So we saw it in New York probably 5 years ago. No, not 5 years ago. It was 2018, 4 years ago.
For 2017, I thought. 2017?
No, it was.
2018?
Yeah.
Okay.
We weren't working on the
Artwork
movie or
of
anything.
a Christmas tree with presents and ornaments for Christmas. All this in just 47 minutes.
52 minutes.
Scott, have you tried glass pens yet?
I did. Not really a fan. Donna likes them.
I love them. I bought an Urano glass pen in Italy. Love them. They're great for writing. I don't know so much for drawing. I've heard they're good for drawing, but it just depends on the person. I think it's a lot of personal preference on a lot of things. Like, I really love writing with a fountain pen. A lot of people don't. A lot of people don't like the really wet ink stuff. So, all personal preference. They want Octavia to do stuff for Christmas, honey. I can't help it. It's what the people
Oh,
want.
yeah.
I can't help it. I look up to your work a lot when I'm having art block. Your art inspires me a lot, more than you'll ever know. Thanks so much to you and your wife. That's Marsha.
Oh, thank you.
That's so sweet. I'm glad something we've done is helping, so that's good. Let's see.
Sorry, this is taking a little bit longer. It looks like these paintings the inking's taking me an hour and a half now because I still have to do all the texture for her sweater too. So I think
it might it's the last day of October. You gotta paint
gotta make it big,
You
yeah.
gotta paint her.
These are also, I'm painting them much larger than I originally started out.
Yeah.
So
what is that? Is that 11 by 17 or 12 by
9 by 12?
9 by 12. There we go. Does Scott use acrylic wash?
Yes, I do from time to time. I haven't in a while though.
Hey there, I've been so glad you've been making videos as it's helping me feel less alone since I've gotten COVID.
Oh,
sorry.
Hope you feel better.
Yeah, feel better soon. What's your favorite sketchbook type, honey?
Be Creative watercolor sketchbook.
That drawing is so nice. Keep up the great, excellent work.
Thank you.
Good morning, Scott. I love fall because it gives me an excuse to put up my decorations. That's Lyrica. Scott, ever since I was watching you, you immediately became my favorite YouTuber.
Oh, thank you.
Can you please do Thanksgiving? I would love to see Octavia eat turkey. I started reading Catcher in the Rye while waiting for my parents to buy me a Necronomicon. I can't find
Necronomicon?
Yeah. What is that?
That's the book from Evil Dead or Army of Darkness.
Oh, okay. Is that the sweater she made earlier? Yes, it is.
This is the book she was reading. This is the pumpkin she carved. That's the movie she was watching. There's from her costume and the spiced latte. And these are the leaves she jumped into.
Is it okay if I make an animation inspired by Octavia and October?
I would love that.
That's Kian. Octavia looks so cute. What was your favorite part about creating this character?
I think how you all embraced her. It's fun. It's always fun to see how everybody else reacts to these things.
The names in blue with the little wrench are our mods, and they are our friends. Scott, have you ever tried highlighter art?
No, I have not. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I want to say thank you for giving me so much inspiration for my own artwork and even having the courage to make a whole sketchbook.
Oh, that's great.
That's Nefeli. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm in school, but I love your lives. Don't get in trouble.
Thank you.
What if for Christmas you drew a big tree and for all 12 days of Christmas you drew another ornament?
That's very cute.
That's a cute idea. Everybody. Still people are like, oh my God, it's the last day. Do you use less than 24 shades of watercolor, and can you do a full 20 to 30 minute tutorial on how to use watercolor for skin? Wow.
I did a 1-minute tutorial. That's about all the information I have in me. But yes, I only use 12 colors, and all 12 of those colors are in my art supply list. As for wanting to watch me longer, that's what the lives are for, and you can rewatch any of those. So if you want to go back to any of the videos where I am painting somebody in watercolor, you can watch me in real time, and you can see what colors I'm using and how I'm using and everything else.
OctoBrr wants to know how they can get better at drawing hands.
I did a video on that, but honestly, hope and pray.
Is being an art YouTuber good for being able to write art supplies off of taxes as a business expense?
You don't have to be an art YouTuber to write stuff off. I mean, I've been writing art supplies off for 40 years because I'm an artist. All you have to do is just make that your career. The thing is, you have to, at some point, if you're in America, at some point you're going to have to show that you actually made some money. So, but you're allowed to lose money for, I think, 3 years, honey. Does that sound about right?
No, you can lose money for longer than that. Trust me, we've done it.
Yeah, but at some point, they're going to say, "Hey."
Now that being said, we've made money in other areas besides art.
Yeah.
So we don't make all of our money doing art. We never have.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
so that's the difference.
It was animation and other things
Correct,
like that, but it wasn't painting.
But you can still write off the art supplies because that occasionally you would sell a painting or something like that.
Yeah.
So yes, but you're literally my inspiration. Your art is insane.
Oh, thank you.
David wants to know what your favorite pen is.
The zebra brush pen. There's a link in my bio.
Holly says happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
In your opinion, what is the best kind of paper to make prints with?
Make prints with?
We don't.
I don't make prints.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Make prints. We send them to a printer, and the printer does it.
Unless you talk about printmaking, in which case we still don't know.
We don't do that. Fiber and Brimstone, who's on here, does printmaking. You can ask Ellen. She's great at that. She makes beautiful things. But we do not do that. I bought watercolors yesterday, and I already gave up because I don't know how to use them. Tried to find videos, but none of them really help. What can I do?
On watercolor?
Okay. Yeah, watercolor. OctoBrr, go to the art hacks playlist and start there. Look for ones that are specifically about watercolor and start there. Our favorite dog breed is Rescue. You guys have a lot of questions today. When I first found you on TikTok, you inspired me to become an artist without needing a realistic art style.
Oh, that's great.
I just copied the pumpkin painting when watching this. I hope that's all right.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, you have to scan this, by the way, too.
Oh, yeah. Again, it has been an hour. I will hopefully have her finished by the time, as far as inked, by the time this live is over. My apologies that we are not going to be painting. Now, the question is, do you want me to paint and finish her after the live and then make a video, or do you want me to wait and paint her on Wednesday?
Have you always been good at art, or have you enjoyed art for your whole life?
I have always been good at art, never great, and I have enjoyed it for most of my life. There was a 10-year period where I did not paint.
Do you have any Halloween traditions?
No.
Not really, no. Not since our boys are grown up, no. Do you draw as well? No, I do not draw, but I journal. And I have some of my journaling stuff on my YouTube channel. You can just click over there. Have you ever done the salt watercolor effect? I've been trying to use them multiple times and failed. LOL.
Yeah, we did it in college. It's cute. I mean, it's I don't really know of much use for it with my art, but it's definitely something to do.
Have you tried chalk art?
Yeah, when the kids, when we would play outside, I would sometimes draw on the ground.
Did you ever think about photography?
Yes, and I'm going to be posting a video on that today.
Okay, put a sock in it. They can wait for the video.
You're going to love it.
Okay. This is not eating candy. She is thinking about all the fun things she did in October. Why did you stop doing October?
Oh, I knew I wasn't going to be interested in doing 30 days of it. So someone suggested, well, Octo, eight arms. Why don't you stop at 8? And I was like, that's a great idea. So I planned on doing just 8.
Okay, Nafola, there is a video on overcoming art block. And they also want to know what's the next project you want to embark on for the month of November.
I have not decided yet. I do know that tomorrow we're going to be going to the Nashville Zoo, which I'm really excited for. We're going to get to meet an aardvark.
Okay, so they want you to paint on Wednesday. Might be good since you're doing drawing stuff as well on Wednesday.
All right. Well, then you guys will not miss any part of this.
You should try Narwhal November.
Narwhal November.
Just reading. Okay, so Azad, if you go to the art supply list, everything's listed there, and I know the mods put the link in for you. Nixie put the link in for you. Yeah, they want you to wait until Wednesday. That's kind of the consensus.
All right.
Yeah. When did you start drawing?
Probably when I was 6 or 7, 7 or 8, somewhere around there.
He is drawing the last part of his series on October. He is indeed. Could you try coloring in coloring books?
I could. Anybody recommend a coloring book?
I have a coloring book upstairs you can try. I'm doing Inktober right now. What would you draw for the prompt farm?
First thing I think of when I hear farm is cow, but
Well,
I would maybe do a barn.
Pig in a straw hat.
Pig in a straw hat.
Mm-hmm. Inktober. Where's the merchandise? There it is. The Bethany put the link in.
Okay.
Yeah. Why do some people of the chat have the people who have the blue thing besides their name, the little blue wrench, those are our mods. And they're answering questions so that I can focus on, they're answering the questions that they know, which is a lot. And I'm focusing on the other ones.
This way more people get their answers question.
Yeah. Answers question?
Questions answered.
Not my name says, anyone know what he's drawing? I joined late. What are you drawing? This
is Octavia. She has been enjoying 8 days of OctoBrr, and you can watch the other videos. Today is the 8th day, and so she has carved pumpkin, trick or treat. She's jumped in a pile of leaves, all sorts of fun stuffs.
Yep. How many art books do you have? Oh, Maria.
Probably about 30 or 40.
Oh, you are so full of crap. There's at least 100 on that shelf.
No, they're not all art books.
What are you considering an art book?
I don't think the entire collection of the Three Stooges is considered art book.
Honey?
Not to mention, a lot of those are graphic novels.
Oh my God. That's art.
No, art books are like, this is the art of Norman
That's
Rockwell
why
or
I'm
something.
asking what you consider an art book.
So like I said, 30 or 40.
No, you don't have 30 or 40, you have 100. Do you like painting trains?
Actually, I don't mind it because my son loves trains, and so I have painted quite a few.
Scott, is Donna your wife's name?
It is.
Proximus says, am I the only one who doesn't celebrate Halloween?
No,
Sure,
you're not the
there's a
only
lot of
one.
people who don't. Wolfie Chip, hi Scott and Donna. I enjoyed each and every day of October. Quick question: are you ever going to draw the characters of a series of unfortunate events?
Oh, I know our friend Patrick Warburton plays Lemony Snicket on the show, so it might be kind of fun to do that.
Any tips for those who are trying to get into the industry? Okay, so that's Pixel Pretzel. What industry are you talking about? Are you talking about art? Are you talking about movies? What industry? Give me a little more information. Have you ever worked with photography?
A little bit, and I'll be posting a video later on.
Let's see. Is there an art style that you are not confident in at all? Frank would like to know.
Every art style.
You're funny. Do you have any tips for animation?
Yes, if you're going to try animation, you are going to be an actor. Animation is acting.
Hassan says, hey Scott, I'm drawing an eye right now. I saw you live. Any tips?
Oh, yes, there's a video on drawing eyes.
Avin is dressing up as a cat and writing "Miss" on my chest. Oh, Katniss. Cute. My boyfriend is going as a PETA bride, so we're Katniss and PETA. Cute.
That's funny. All right. The leaves are done.
Okay, do you need to do anything else?
Yes, I've got to do
scan it.
Texture.
Texture. Oh my God, texture. Yes, he is drawing the last part of his OctoBrr series. Let's see. Have you ever made a drawing or painting of your wife as Wonder Woman? Oh boy.
Yes.
I've been everybody.
I used to do a lot of comic pinups and whatnot and covers, and so Donna would always pose for me.
So many. How do you paint trees?
Oh, trees are hard because the style that I do, I really kind of have to draw every single leaf in some form. So I went out and painted with a friend of mine, and I did this one, and I'm not thrilled with it. I like the shadows, but I still haven't come up with a nice thing. I think I need to maybe add some more shadows, some more darker like that into it. So I'm not really an expert at it, but I'm learning.
A Christmas idea is the 12 days of Christmas. The first day is Octavia with 2 turtle doves. Oh, Gabrielle. The 12 days of Christmas. Okay. Can of worms. Whoosh, you opened it. All right. So Scott's least favorite Christmas song is the 12 days of Christmas because it's very repetitive and my husband doesn't like repetitive. However, what is one of Donna's favorite Christmas songs?
The 12 days of Christmas.
The 12 days of Christmas. Why? Because I love the repetitive 12 days of Christmas. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I think Octavia and the 12 Days of Christmas is a beautiful idea.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys could see his face. I can't even. He's so annoyed with me right now. This is fantastic.
Honey, someone might be at the front door.
Okay. What pen are you using right now?
I am using a Micron pen, 0.005.
Sweetheart, what do you want to be? Okay.
Peace and quiet. That's all I'm asking for. It's a little bit of calm. Isn't this wonderful?
Well, it was the FedEx man.
Oh.
And he delivered a package. And oh my goodness, was she not having it? She stood at the door. I opened the door. She didn't go running after him. She stared at him and growled and gave him the funniest look. I was like, really? Did Scott just call his wife annoying? Oh, on a daily basis, he calls me annoying, don't you?
Yeah.
Daily. Yeah. Ellen says, no wonder Scott doesn't really do coffee. Did you use any reference for Octavia?
I did not.
What's your favorite painting of Octavia?
The first one, and that's the one I'm going to keep. The rest of them are all going up for sale today.
Let's see. What is Octavia doing right now?
She is enjoying all of the different things that she enjoyed for OctoBrr.
You guys are super funny. You're cracking me up. What is your best style of artwork?
I don't know. I mean, I like the stuff that I'm doing.
Art Nouveau. How did you get the video cover of OctoBrr if it's not finished?
Oh, that's this one. From day 3, I think.
Scott, could you give me some tips on how to draw Severus Snape? I'm struggling with his nose.
Oh, his nose is fun. Are you looking at photo reference, I hope? Because that's really the best thing. If you are on the Discord, you can post your art and the photo reference, and I will happily try to help you if I can have the time.
Okay. Any animal drawing tips?
There's a video on that.
Let's see. Is it possible for you to adjust the camera closer to the drawing? It's kind of hard to see. Sorry for asking and thank you.
Yeah, don't apologize. Right now, I just don't think so because we're on a tripod.
Yeah. I know the angle's hard to see sometimes. It's just very light with when you do the pencils and then you go into the inks and stuff.
Yeah.
What is your favorite painting of Octavia?
The first one.
Thank you for all you do, Scott. You convinced me to buy the watercolor tools from your website. I got my travel set 2 weeks ago.
Oh, fantastic. I hope you're liking it.
I tried the zebra brush pens on your website, but since they're in America, I have to find somewhere else, but I can't find it. Any suggestions where? Okay, split bolts.
They're Japanese pens, so you should be able to find them in different places.
Yes, except that Steph Nerd can't get them. So Steph Nerd, can you, is it the Sakura pens? I can't remember which pens you get. I can never remember which pens you get. It drives me crazy when I'm sitting here. Can you reply to Split Bolt and let them know which pens you get? What is your favorite candy?
Atomic Fireballs, but I also like gummy Coke bottles and Swedish Fish.
We do not have any plans for Halloween. Have you made a video on drawing expressive poses?
I have not.
Does Octavia have a brother?
I don't know.
I think she has lots of siblings because octopus lay a lot of eggs at a time. So I think she has lots of siblings. Has Scott tried making art out of coffee spills or just coffee in general?
No.
He uses an art channel for. He doesn't really like the smell of
I
coffee.
don't.
So he
Like,
really wouldn't.
If Donna goes to a Starbucks or something, I go, ugh, I could smell it in your hair.
He does. He does. He's like, oh my God, you smell like coffee. I'm like, I was sitting in a coffee shop for like 3 hours. What do you think? Anyway. Let's see. Any drawing people advice?
Practice, and don't do it out of your head. Draw from reference.
What's your favorite chocolate bar?
I think right now it would just be those little Andes Candies mints. They don't feel too heavy.
Do you have any tips for drawing fathers?
Draw from a photo.
Wolfie Chip just got selected for first place in an art competition. Thank you so much because your tips have taught me so much.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
That's
I'm so proud of you.
Let's see. When I am done with my OctoBrr animation, do you want to see it?
I would love it. Please tag me.
Here we go. Let me remember who that was. I'm not going to be able to find it. I think it was Slipbolt. Stefner put it in the Sakura Pigma brush pens. Look for those. And I know that a lot of you have trouble getting art supplies in your different countries. So what we're going to do, what we're working on is another
we're working with
section on our, well, we're working with a company to get art supplies together, but we're working on a section on our website where we can talk about different supplies, and people in different countries can give their opinion on where they get specific things.
Yeah.
We need a video of just Donna painting no sky. I think it would be funny. Oh, it would be funny because you'd never recognize what I was painting. I mean, stick people are great, but not in watercolor. You don't want to see that. Maria says their sister screamed because you are her favorite artist and she said she knows you.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Tell her I said hi.
Hex says happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Let's see. Have you ever drawn Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch?
I want to say yes, but I'm not sure.
When did you start or realize you liked art?
I started 5 or 6. I don't think I really realized I liked it until high school.
Scott's favorite medium is watercolor. When is it not necessary to draw textures?
It's really up to the storytelling that you need. If I was going to, the fact that this is a sweater, you need to show texture. Otherwise, it could look like plastic or something.
Say hi to Santa.
Hey, Santa's here.
Ask him your question now.
Hey, Santa, earlier, and you can go back and watch this. Donna said that Rudolph was the number one most important thing about Christmas. Yes, she did. No. And I audibly gasped. I was like, I cannot believe you said that.
He said there were only 7 reindeer, to which, of course, I corrected him that there were 8 reindeer and Rudolph.
And I said, well, wouldn't that be 9?
Well, isn't Rudolph always there? And I said, no, sometimes Rudolph's probably off doing like PR stuff. He would be one of the best PR things.
The number one.
Oh my God. If Santa's busy with the reindeer, of course, Rudolph's going to be the number one PR guy.
I'm sorry,
because Santa's busy with the other reindeer.
Santa, you'll always be my number one.
Oh, you are so full of it. So full of it. Anyway, now everybody's going to laugh. Santa said, happy Halloween to you. Enjoy some candy.
Thanks, Santa.
Have you ever done any craft like origami or quilling? don't even know what quilling is.
No, I have not.
Angel says, thank you for inspiring me to make art my profession. And right now I'm doing volunteer work. Oh, you said that one already. We read that one. We're glad you're doing that.
Yeah, we're very, very proud of you.
Do you read books, Scott? If so, what's your favorite?
I don't read very many books. My favorite was The Hobbit. But I'll listen to audiobooks from time to time too.
Santa says 9 reindeer in the lead team. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Okay, I stand corrected. But at least I'm big enough to say I stand corrected, because I would go with Santa.
Even though he's not number one?
Oh my God. You're just horrible. You really are.
Yeah.
Really.
Yep.
Scott, you're one of my idols and so awesome to see your work live. Thank you for inspiring me with your videos.
Thank you very much.
Let's see. As a beginner, where do I start drawing? This is OctoBrr.
The best thing to do is to draw what you see. Don't try to draw out of your head. Draw what you see. Keep a journal. Draw the food you eat. Draw the places you go. Draw the people you meet. Draw everything you see. Get really good at drawing what you see. Then from there, you can draw from your head if you want to. But you really need to learn to draw everything.
What's your favorite color?
Payne's gray.
How did you think of Octavia?
I was just the burr part of OctoBrr, and I was like, oh, it's cold and burr, and then I was like, wait, if the burr part and then the other part's octo, what if it was an octopus? That's about as, it wasn't rocket science. I was just surprised no one else came up with it.
Okay. Celeste says, why is Santa here? Because Santa's awesome. We love
Santa's our good friend.
Pops in from time to time. It's wonderful down here. Maria wants to know what you do in your free time.
I play video games.
No one at all wants to know, do you have a favorite holiday?
Definitely Christmas.
Let's see. Are you doing a November or December art a day?
I don't think so. For now, I think
12 days of Christmas would be good.
No.
I'm sure Santa would like to see that.
I think Santa would even be annoyed by that. On the 10th. No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think you're sadly mistaken. Oh, Just Go Outside is here. Hi.
Hello.
I saw your video. Did you guys see my small plane ride video over the 1,000 Islands? I did see that video. That was amazing. Amazing. You guys should all go and check out Just Go Outside. Patrick's got a great website encouraging you all to go outside and spend some time out in nature, which is really seriously awesome. You should see some of the pictures. They're absolutely incredible. Do you like horror movies? If so, what's your favorite?
Not really.
Maria says, I can't imagine counting your art supplies. Yeah, me either. Let's see. Any tips for drawing landscapes, please?
My number one is going to be take a photo of it if you're outside, and because landscapes change even while you're painting them. And then number two is to just draw what you see. Try not to worry about every little detail. And I know when we were in Venice, the thing that I was looking for the most was the lights and the shadows. I try to find that fun mix of light and shadow.
They want a series like this for December and November. So many people are asking. Is this the longest drawing of OctoBrr so far?
Well, what was the last one was?
The last one took you 2
days.
Gandalf took you a long time.
Yeah, the Gandalf one and the movie one took me 2 turns because of all of the different stuff going on.
What's your favorite video game?
Zelda Breath of the Wild and I am currently playing Overwatch 2.
Octavia has 8 legs because she's an octopus and they have 8 legs. What's your favorite thing about Christmas?
Santa Claus.
I like the joy that it brings and the smiles and the happiness in people's faces. Nikki wants to know, do you like other types of crafts like crocheting or sculpting?
I would like to learn sculpting, but
You've talked about that for a while.
that's a maybe one day kind of thing.
Okay, I don't know if you can answer this one, but Invisible Person is asking, how do you draw what you see? It's a great question, but I don't know how you could explain that.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, how do you describe what you see? It's you the best thing is just by practice. You're looking at shapes, simplify things. So you don't just start drawing a head exactly as it is. You start by here.
Why don't you like horror? Because I don't sleep after we watch horror movies for days.
So if I was looking at someone, I don't start drawing the hairline, and no, you simplify it by doing a circle or an oval, and then you start to find the spaces. Here's where the jaw is. There's where the bottom of the chin is, and you're looking. Here's the center of the face. This is where the eyes are going to be, and I'm looking. You're not looking down at your paper as much. You're looking 50% of the time at what you're drawing. There's the hairline, etc. If you're drawing trees, you don't start with each leaf. You start with the general shapes. Here you go. I've got this. Then you could go in and you could start worrying about where the bark is and all the branches and then the leaves and whatnot. So it's start with general shapes, start with simple shapes, and then you can come in with the details later. But it's all observational. It's all sorry, one more thing is, like, if you're looking at a scene, you start with, okay, here's the buildings. I'm thinking of like when I was in Venice. Here's the water, here's the bridge, and then more buildings back here, and maybe there's a boat right here and a guy standing on it. That's the simpleness of it. Then you could get into the perspective, and here's the underneath of the bridge, and here's this building, and this building's a little taller, and then you start to unsimplify it, but you got to get all of the shapes. This is a box, this is a curve, this is that kind of thing first.
Bacon, does that help you a little bit?
I thought it was Invisible Man.
It was Invisible Man, but Bacon had a similar question.
Oh, okay.
I think that was a good explanation that could help them too.
I hope.
Okay, so let me blow through a couple of these. Have you ever played Stardew Valley?
I have not.
And Assassin's Creed, have you played that?
I think I tried it once and wasn't really for me.
They want you to do a video on micron and manga dip pens.
Okay.
Do you do digital art? If you do, what is a good free app?
I did 2 videos on digital art. I am trying to learn it just, for everybody else. And the one I enjoyed, I think, the most so far was one called Rebel, and there's a link to it, and there should be a free demo.
What suggestions do you have for a new YouTuber?
Post as often as possible if you can do every day, and be consistent. Give people a reason to come back, and just think, what do you do that, not that's different, but what do you offer to people? You're offering a service. What is that free service that you're offering? It could be entertainment, it could be advice, it could be humor, it could be drama, it could,
Okay, we haven't been enough places in the world to pick somewhere that we would like to live presently. but we have a huge travel list of places that we'd like to go. The list of places we've been is very short. We are not doing the 12 days of Donna, but thank you. That's very sweet of you to think that. Ray says, oh, I loved quilling. They are long, thin strips of paper that you make into circles, bend in shape. I've made so many things out of it. I have forgotten everything.
Oh. Okay, now.
Okay, how did I get into journaling? Okay, so I've always wanted to keep a journal, and I have had on and off hit and miss time over the years. I would always start one and then I would never really follow through with it. But I started a journal. I read an article before, right as the pandemic was starting, that said when you go through big things in your life or big world events, it's always good to keep a journal. And so I started journaling on March 1st of 2020, and I have journaled every day since. My favorite part about it is probably the brain dump that it does for me at the end of the day. I always journal at the end of the day, and it's always great to get everything out of my head and onto paper. So I sleep better. It also helps me work some things out. Let's see. I love this series. Santa says, what about 12 days of Christmas films? That could be fun.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
Okay, you there?
Yes, we like traveling, although it used to be more fun than it is presently.
Okay, everybody. I think we are done. I'm going to add some just stronger outlines.
I do know what matcha is, but I don't enjoy it.
And if anybody wants to color this in, I will scan it in after the live, and it will be posted on the Discord and on our website.
That was level 42, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the record was level 42. Scott has drawn tons of trains before. His favorite type of paper is the Be Creative 100% cotton 300 GSM paper. Let's see. Do you have any tips for time management? I'm getting time for art. I'm stuck in my studies, which I don't like.
Oh gosh. I can't say I'm the best. I mean, I'm pretty good at my own time management, but I have a pretty good internal clock that keeps me going, okay, I've got this much time left and I have to finish this. Not everybody has that. So just remember that when it comes to time management, some people just have an internal clock that helps them keep track of time. Other people's don't. And I think people with ADHD are ones that do not. And I don't know if you have it or not. I am on the autism. I guess I'm autistic, and I don't have ADHD. So for me, it's really easy for me to just know I need to work on this, and I've got to get up, and I wake myself up, and I do my things. But so what works for me is what I'm saying is might not work for you, because mine is mostly just internal.
Patrick would like to know how you would feel about doing the next Just Go Outside logo.
Well, I'm not really much on logos. Sorry.
Might be good to ask. Maybe Bethany would be good for something like that. Scott, I am making a comic about two characters fighting the Grim Reaper, and I know you've been in the comic business, so any tips?
Finish it if you can. Maybe post it as a webcomic. That's what I did with the Dreamland Chronicles, and that was really good for me.
This person says, I just love the fact that Scott stopped mid-inking to show us an example of how to do a simplified object. Oh, God. You're cute. What are your thoughts on using photo reference?
Oh, I love it. I use it pretty much exclusively, and I've got a video on it too. A couple videos, I would think.
Are you doing anything specific for Halloween? We're doing OctoBrr.
No, I think they meant personally. No, I'll be giving out candy if anybody stops by, but
we don't typically get trick-or-treaters.
Yeah.
We're on the end of a street and it's dark. No, his wife does not draw. Do you think I can break into comics using watercolor because I'm liking using watercolors right now?
Absolutely.
We are doing a giveaway right now for reaching 1 million, and you can go to our website and you can enter in the giveaway there. And you can enter until midnight tomorrow night.
It's funny because lots of times I don't do a lot of this little detail until after I've watercolored it, and I'm trying to remember all of the little details before I scan it in.
The pen that he used to make the little tiny lines on the sweater was a Sakura Micron pen, and right now he's using a zebra brush pen.
I don't think Sakura makes Micron.
Yeah, they do.
No, I don't see the name Sakura anywhere.
It's in the fine print.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. I love how you looked just to try to prove me wrong.
No, I didn't try to
And yet you proved yourself wrong.
Didn't try to prove you wrong.
You were trying.
I was trying to prove you right.
No.
Yeah, because I care about
Your
you.
house always shouts at you to keep the house clean. Oh, me? I'm always telling him to wipe his feet, take his shoes off, and keep the house clean. Scott, have you tried the Metal Gear Rising games?
No, I don't. I don't think I have. No.
Do you randomly forget you're working on something and draw another, and then once you start working on your drawing, you remember you have to work on another drawing?
No, I usually finish one drawing before I move on to the next.
Steph Nerd says, Scott, the Sakura logo is right next to the word Micron. Oh, God. Oh, God. Split Bolt says, I know I'm late on this, but congrats on 1 million subscribers.
Oh, thank you.
You should draw dragons. I love dragons.
I have drawn quite a few.
Will you do more Octavia drawings next year? He's going to paint. You're going to paint on Wednesday, right?
Yes. And then that will be it.
Kari wants to know, how do you draw from your head without copying people? He doesn't.
Yeah, I really try not to draw from my head. This whole OctoBrr thing has been an escape. Yeah, an escape from that. But I always use photo reference, and I'm always influenced by other artists, and there's nothing wrong with that.
How do you draw straight lines with such accuracy? Every time I try to draw a straight line, my hand shakes and I have to use multiple strokes.
I rest my hand on the paper, and then I just use these 3 fingers, these 3 right here. And that's it. So I can get a straight line by doing that, or I can get a curve by doing that. If I was to hold my hand up here, it would definitely be a little, So that's why people say, oh, you've got to use your whole shoulder. No, place your hand on here, and then you have complete control over everything.
Do you like Pokemon?
I don't hate Pokemon. I just don't really. Pokemon was way after my time.
What is your favorite and least favorite step in the art making process? Mine is the line art. That's mine.
Mine is the drawing part, because your
favorite part or least favorite part?
Least favorite part is the drawing.
Okay.
Because that's where all of the doubt comes in. Favorite part is the painting.
How clean do you keep your art space? Tracy, that's funny. I always struggle to keep my space clean.
Here, I will try my best to give you.
Don't show me.
No.
There's dust everywhere. There's paint everywhere. There's stuff everywhere.
That's my art space.
It's a mess. And that's just the art desk. That's not the floor. That's not the thing. That's not the, Scott's favorite color is
Payne's Gray.
I'm so glad I was able to make a live. This is Michaela. How do you handle your own self-criticism regarding your work? Have you ever thrown a piece away and regretted it?
I've never regretted throwing a piece away, no. But I don't like most of the work I do. It's only the last few years to where I've at least felt like 9 times out of 10 I will do something that I feel happy about, and not hate, and that's a good those are good odds. If 90% of the work that you do you don't want to throw away, but really it's 1 out of 10 pieces I will really like.
Blackstick wants to know if we've ever used Windows 98.
Yeah, of course.
Honey,
we were
old. Come on.
I learned how to code in BASIC.
Yeah. We've been doing this for
DOS
a long
and
time.
stuff. Yeah.
DOS commands.
We were around before computers.
Yeah, exactly.
Before home computers.
Mm-hmm. How do you get your ideas? Because I would like to create my own art instead of copying others.
Copy other people's art, and then find somebody else's art and copy their art, and then go and just find photos that you like, go to places that you like, and draw that, and see how some of that influence enters into your art, and that's how your art will be unique.
Yeah, I just don't like green tea. Is not my thing. I like black tea, so matcha just doesn't do me.
All right, everybody, it is 10:40. We've been at this for 100 minutes. So I am going to go and scan this, and we will post it. And then I will finish painting Octavia's final day on Wednesday.
Yes, we are going to scan it right now. We will scan it right now. All right, guys, thanks for being here with us today.
Thank you for hanging out with us. Have a happy Halloween.
Have a great time tonight. Everybody be smart and be safe.
We'll see you in November.
We will see you in November.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye.